see. Let that settle. Aw. Hold on. Sorry. Cat's knocked over some stuff. Okay. All right. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I have to set up the chat, guys. I'm sorry. It's still. Refresh. Live, I would think. Yes, I am. And about the chat. Second. Good. I'm gonna stop this. I didn't check to see if my voice is actually matching my mouth, so we'll see if that's always fun. Okay. I'm just popping this chat out here if I can find. They always like. I feel like they move it on me, and then I don't know where the heck. Okay, is this the? Oh, this is the pop up. I'm looking on the wrong one. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, YouTube. Here's YouTube. I was like, I thought I was on YouTube, but it wasn't. Okay. And YouTube doesn't like to, oh, okay. YouTube doesn't like to band. All right. Now we're good on that. And then we'll go, hey, good afternoon. Rachel, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Can you let me know if it's too loud, whatever's too loud, or I think the sound is going, right? Move. Oh, I guess that's good. Okay, go live. No, that's not the right one. Sounds good here? Okay, good. Good afternoon. Of course, I hope all is well. And I have a queue up. Oh, I was gonna move this one over here so then I can, and then I gotta, so I can see it, and then I can move it. Keeps on telling me to go live for my vet. I am alive for my vet. Okay. So silly. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying because I can't. Okay. Hi, Sophie. Oh, volume is perfect. Okay, good. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? Sounds good to you too? Okay, good. Hi, Yvonne. All right. I see all your guys's, well, not Twitch, I don't think. That's okay. All right. So we are on. Oh, did I press go live on that? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, I did. Go live. I'm gonna end this one and then just press this. Oh my goodness, it's having issues here. Ah, there we go. Yes, go live. All right. Oh, was your brother's heavenly birthday yesterday? Oh, yeah, I'm going on. You're so funny. Rachel's like, you don't see you on TikTok. Yeah, I had done a saying that I was, and then it kept on telling me that I had a event, and then so I just went off of it and went back on because I was like, I know I have an event. I'm trying to go to the event. I don't know. Oh, there it is. The sound's there. Okay. I think you can hear it now. Hey, JD. Okay. I don't know why my computer's having... Oh, it's because I put it on 2 of the same thing. All right. What I'm going to do... Okay. So we're here. So Rachel's has been out. Okay. Love to all. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do the whole thing. Love to you too, Sophie. The whole thing we're doing today is okay. Why is it doing that? Okay. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to use it. No sound detected. Okay, why is it doing that? Can you guys... I think everything's going okay. Maybe? All right. Okay. For some reason, I was going to go off, like, turn something on, and then it was like, TikTok had an issue. Okay. Here we are. We're okay. Just, like, trying. Let me get my stuff up here of what we're going to do, because I have it all written down. All written down. And we'll do it that way. And let's see. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so welcome in. Okay, Rachel's funny. Okay, Rachel's like everywhere. She's like, I've got it. Got you posted everywhere. Thank you, Rachel. She got me back. So I've noticed me personally, my emotions have been kind of louder lately. I don't know if it's the energy of what's going, there's a lot going on in the universe lately. So I just thought if you're feeling that too, and we're gonna have that space open up for you guys to feel safe. And tonight's like a Heart-Tide space where past loved ones, can step in and give a little comfort to us. I think it's my dad's, just not to bring my thing into it, but just, December's a hard month for me. My dad passed away in December, and it's his birthday in December. I hope you can still hear me. Yeah. And so that's like part of it. But I think also just astrology wise, where are things at? There's a lot of emotions and things that are coming up for people, and I just think I feel them a lot. So it's been hard. Okay, I will do that, Rachel. Oh, I'd love to see that. I try not to follow too many people. The reason why is because I don't want to I want to be able to give readings without having too much my mind getting into it too much. So that's why I don't follow too much, as much, but I don't, it's not like I'm against it. It's just the reasoning. Your dad would have been 100. Aw, big hugs to you too, Yvonne. Yeah. My dad's birthday was on the 12th of December. So yeah, it's hard. So let's take a deep breath together and hope that Angie doesn't have lipstick on her teeth, because I didn't check before the live. Because that's what my mind went into right there. That's funny, right? Okay. Thank you. I don't think I do. So I so just take a deep breath in. That's in, and then out. And let yourself arrive here. And just feel that, you're safe. And loved ones are here with us, I feel. On the 20th, Yvonne, that's when my dad passed. Yeah, I was like, you're too funny. Yeah, I was just thinking that as I closed my eyes, I'm like, do I have lipstick on my teeth? I'm like, no, I don't. And Spirit's like, that's just too funny. Okay. A lot of... Have I farted today, goddess? I believe I have. But have you? I mean, like, everybody's inside should be going. Good. It means everything's working, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. It smells like roses. Okay, Brandon. Enjoy talking. We're not here to talk about farts. That's like my dad used to fart all the time. Okay. Yeah, it's a sense of humor. Good healthy farts, yes. So, okay, so we're gonna go and we're just gonna so anyone, we're just gonna open the space to allow anyone that wants to walk with us. Just think that in your head, that they're welcome here tonight, and let them step close to you and we'll just start. So I don't have a list going yet. I have a list on the board here on my live thing, so we can start taking people's names. Oh, thank you, Rachel. If you I should really name this. If you want to you want a reading, let me know. Let me see if I can figure out. Yes, where it is. Okay. So then I'll start putting your list on. Hi, Trish. How you doing? So if you want a reading, Rachel is here first. Excuse me. Guys talking about farting and then I'll start burping. Okay. Rachel, right? You want a reading? Or you want to wait? It's up to you. Sophie, sure. Okay, no. And then we got Melissa. Sure, Yvonne. If I spell your name wrong, don't take it too personally. I spell everything wrong, usually. That's why. I start spelling Yvonne with a V because I was looking up there. And now I'm doing wrong. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Right. That's right. Yeah. Okay. And then we got Julia. Yep. Hi. Okay, Julia. And then we got Heather. You want one? Trish and Heather. Trish. Hi, Chrism. Oh yeah, you too. Oh, that's right. Sorry. You asked before you have Julia. Navea, and then Julia, and then Trish. All right, I'm just gonna do that, and then I think, and yep, and then Heather, and then probably Dawn, because she just said, "Hi, Dawn. How you doing?" Dawn Marie. I always love her name. Oh, gotta capitalize the Marie. That's the way it works. Okay. So I think it's all on the board, right? I think you're seeing it. Yep. Okay. There we go. My computer. Oh, and Chisholm. Sure. And then. Okay. Last one. For now. Not saying the last one ever. I'm just saying. We're just for now. I'll add to it as people come. And Julia, it's like laughing. Okay. Thank you, Rachel, for all the things. You're so sweet. Okay. So we are going with Rachel. Okay. So if anybody comes in, you guys can tell them she'll put you on the list after she's done reading. So that's like, that's like the go-to. You guys are you're my moderators. Thanks for the follow, Chisholm. I appreciate it. Okay. So I hear my computer doing a lot of stuff and I hear it, but I don't know why it's doing it. And I just found that interesting. I think it's just having a fun time here. All right. Okay. We'll maybe put this over here. I'm just gonna organize something. Hold on a sec, because I think the reason why is because. Okay, it's better now. All right. Sorry about that. Hey Brenda, how you doing? I'll put you on the list if you want a reading, but I'm gonna give a couple readings and then I'll add to the list. So, all right. So if you feel like you want something, let me know if you feel drawn. I don't know what I'm afraid like I'm gonna start doing something and then my computer is gonna go. I wanna talk to you, lady. Performances. What is going on? All right, TikTok's just. All right. That's okay. It's all well. Alrighty. Thank you, Rachel, for all the love. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll pin your thing there, Sophie, for later. Did I put you on the list? I thought I did. Or did I forget? Oh, I think I did. Or didn't I? Oh, where am I at? Yeah, I did. Okay. My brain. Okay. I'll pin your, I think there's a way to pin your question so I see it. Oh, there it is. So now I pinned your question so I can see it so you don't have to repeat it. I pinned it for myself. I don't think it pins it for everyone, but maybe it does. Okay. All right, Rachel, here we go. We're gonna, I was just smiling, but as soon as I close my eyes, I just feel like very teary. But I felt like that this morning already. I feel very sensitive, and I just want to say, like, anybody that feels that way, it's okay. That's your superpower. It means your heart's very open, and never feel like that's a bad thing. It's just, sometimes we open it too much, I think. But I just do feel like that has been with you too, Rachel. Yeah, just embracing your power and facing your fears. I think a lot of things can just well, it shows here the third eye, definitely, and I feel like a lot of that is a lot of it is like I feel like there's a big cloud and a lot of worrying and but I don't feel as much that it's been happening. I think it comes and goes. I don't think it's a constant like thing, right, Rachel? So I feel like it's more. I feel like you have been catching yourself doing it, and then bringing the awareness of the present moment more so, yeah. And then so it's been fading, but it's like I feel like that's where that third eye comes in. It's like when you're sensing it, you start. It's like you pull your attention away from it and you go okay, that's over here, I'm here, type thing. Oh, you know what, I know why. I'm sorry, I think the reason why you can't see any TikTok messages is because I didn't put it up. Sorry. Okay. Now you can see messages. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll pause it though. Okay. Yeah, but so you're facing those fears, and then it brings you back to like brings you back to like you it's like you were able to like stand a little taller, and it's not like as much as facing a fear is not allowing yourself to go into the fear because it's not really even real, right? I think it's something that just I feel like it's something that you're just used to feeling sometimes when there's like a lull and you're in your own, you're not really, there's nothing a lot to do. That's where you go to because there was a lot of, I feel like there was issues with just things that have happened and, and grief. And it's hard to put yourself and hold that. So you then, your mind would wander and I think that's where you know, it's just retraining your body to be able to just be content, I guess. And I feel like you've been doing that and coming through it. Um, so yeah, the last few days now. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, that's Pippa Beauty Room. I can definitely put you on the list later. So I see you. So um okay. And I don't know if there's a white dog around you now, but I'm seeing a white dog, and it kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of the dog from Annie. You know the movie Annie, the old one from the 1980s. Reminds me of that dog. I guess that's a terrier, but it's like whiter. It's just I guess it's not like that exactly, but it reminds me of, I think that even Benji kind of was like that. Um, Hi. And I don't know, I'm sensing a white dog, Rachel, but and I feel like just being more confident with your ability to I feel like just well, it says here lead. I think also just be the one to speak up and that. I feel like there's a I don't know if this is, I feel like it at first it was like a mom in spirit, but then when I heard mom, I think it's actually your daughter, Rachel, saying, you should speak up more. And I feel like that's because she said, I was thinking mom, like mom in spirit, but then I was like, I feel like this is your daughter saying just you should speak up more for yourself and be louder, you know. Um, and I do feel like you just speak up to your adult kids, they're not responding. Yeah, that's funny. I feel like it's more of like instead of when you're in a room full of like I feel like it's more like at work or with your type thing, or when you're with your friends, if you I'm getting the feeling like just when it's not all the time, but just when you have a lot to say, and I feel like it's good to just be able to be confident and speak out more about it, and own your own thoughts, I guess. It's just and know that they should be heard, and it's should be a sharing section, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Instead of you just taking the direction. I feel like, yeah. So, um, oh, thank you. You have a Chihuahua here, white and brown. Maybe it's my, oh, okay. He was tan color. Okay. Yeah, because is that like kind of like what Anne Ann Annie had? I don't know. It was like a terrier. You have a Chihuahua. That's so cute. Um, yeah, that is old school, Sophie. Like, yeah, the 80s so much, yeah. Oh, yeah. Um, no, I like how you said Chihuahua. I knew what you meant. I can't either. I can't spell either. Don't worry. um, I just feel like there's like like someone in spirit that was very soft spoken as well and didn't speak up, and I feel like there's just that's why it's coming up. I don't know. So that's why I thought they were kind of also mentioning that about you, like unless they're also saying how because I feel like they were that way. So I don't know if you could take that with your daughter, but I did feel like a mom, someone say mom, so I don't know if it was, but then right now as I'm talking, I don't feel that again. I only feel like a grandmother now. Um, so I'm not saying it was a grandma then, but now I'm feeling a grandma in spirit. So I do feel like your grandma also was very kind of soft spoken and very gentle um, energy, just wasn't one to like cause waves as much. Oh, you're thinking of your mom too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just a also generational. Yeah. Just think there's a lot of like women behind that. Oh, she was passed when she was a year old. Oh. Thank you for sharing the live. I really appreciate it. I don't know your name because it's like a horse or something. Oh, Lottie Matthew. Thank you. um did your okay, so we'll just go a little bit deeper and then we'll go, I just want to I just like I'm sorry if I go too long on people. It's because I really want them to feel like spirit is here. I don't want to just give them like but there is like I feel like there is there's I want to say cross stitching. I don't know if that's in relation to somebody that is in spirit like your grandmother or your mom, but or if that's what you're doing right now lately, but I feel like the especially that thread, the embroidery thread, I'm like seeing that a lot. So um I might give you a relative, a tie there. Oh, thank you, Julia. Yeah, I always feel bad like people are waiting, but I think, you know, it's hard. I don't want to just I want somebody they come here for a reason, because they want to feel it, and you don't feel it just by saying yes or no sometimes. Um, yeah. Thank you. So that's why I feel Rachel, and I don't know if you can take that, but I felt that like the embroidery thread. You don't know about that. I don't. You don't stitch, but I don't know if your mom or your grandma did. So, but I do feel like it's just something like that they enjoy doing craft wise, but it's I feel like it might just be a like a quilt or something because you do stitch with quilts too. And I don't know if your mom used to quilt, but I do feel like there is like a there was I feel like your mom is saying that there's an aching in your chest, and I feel like just it's more well, I'm not talking about your lungs, but more so like um like, just, I feel like you just feel kind of like well, I think it's because you miss her and she's expressing that she understands that it feels kind of lost sometimes because she's not there to like, but I feel like she's expressing that she's still in your heart. There's no spot missing anymore. I mean, like, it's still, she's always still there. So I feel like that. Okay. Um, yeah, maybe you can take it a different way if it's like stitching together generational things or something. I don't know. Sometimes they give metaphors and I take it literally. But I feel like in your chest, I feel like it's just more of, that wanting that mom still there sometimes. And I feel like she's like kind of indicating like you are that mom there. And she is, you are the mom and her at the same time. She's still there inside you in your own way. You do embody her, and you do feel like through your own children you are like, you can see how when you're in a certain state you feel like that. I don't know if you can take that, but it's just follow your own heart, and truth prevails, it says. I think it's just following it and feeling I know, like, when I talk to my kids or I'm having a good talk with my kids and I make a joke and make them laugh, even during a really hard time that they're going through, it reminds me of what my dad used to do. So I feel like I'm embodying my dad in a way, And so that's why, that's what I'm, feeling for you as well. Like that, like there's a part where you are interacting with your family. And I feel like it's like it's like a memory at the same time, but a feeling. And you're like, you just feel like she's there and she's telling you she is. So I'll let her love be with you, Rachel. And I don't know why it's like a lemon. Just like, show me a lemon. I don't know why, but there you go. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jazz, I can put you on. And I didn't see Yvonne's comment before. Yeah, tears are a release and a good thing. Yes, definitely. Yeah. And so is what you said. You said something about farting too. Is it? I can't keep what you can't hold in. Yeah, that's funny. In your hand. That's funny. Okay, Christine Turner, you said, yeah. Oh, yes, family orbs visited me at work bathroom. I felt, oh, so nice. Yeah, I can put you on. Did anybody else ask? Oh, yeah, Pippa. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so now we are on to Sophie. And Sophie had a question. So I'll put I don't know what we're going to do there. We'll just race Rachel, as hard as that feels. I don't know why that feels weird, but okay. Christine, I think Pippa asked, I think it was Pippa? I don't know. Pippa? Sorry if I spell your name wrong, but it was something like that. I don't know, she left. I think she left. Pippa, maybe? All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, Pipa. There, we'll just put it like that. Pipa, yeah, Pipes. Okay. And then, Christine. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Rachel, from my heart too. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know it seems weird just to delete Rachel off the list. Her name's like, Rachel's gone. I'm like, no, she's not. She's still here. I don't know how to put a line through it. Okay, Sophie, it's your turn. Yeah. Okay. You said happy to connect with any of my loved ones, especially um, for some reason. All right, I'm gonna unpin it so I can see it. Especially okay. Solicitor and the will. He stopped communicating since last Friday. Was unable to get your appointment. Okay. Oh. So he's kind of like, I'm feeling with that. I don't think he has any information for you, Sophie. That's why um, oh, I'm sorry your son passed away. Wow, Christmas Day. Wow, that's so sad. Oh, you feel, yeah, feel comfortable with Christmas. Yeah, it's hard. I feel now I have the spirit and the spirit of Christmas with me every day. So blessed. Love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sophie. That's very sweet. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like he just doesn't have the solicitor doesn't have any information for you. I don't know where the other message went. I thought you had another one. I unpinned it and then it went away. So I'm not that savvy. Oh, you finally found me again. What happened? You gotta follow me. That's what happened. Oh no. You're okay, Neva. I didn't get to you yet. Um, okay, so what was your other question, Sophie? Sorry. I unpinned it. I did the solicitor one. Did you have another one? Otherwise, let's give you a general read. There you go. Oh, you lost internet? Oh, I hope it wasn't me. Okay. Waiting for Sophie to write me back. Let's see. I know Facebook. It's okay. We have Melissa after this on Facebook. I believe she's on Facebook too. Okay. Sorry. I felt a conflict of interest with my brother. No worries. I'll retype. Okay. Happy to connect with any of my loved ones, especially Keith and Rami or any of my kids in spirit. Oh, Daniel, Daisy, twins. Oh, Chloe and Zoe, triplets. Wow, yeah. With Cecil following her recent transition to spirit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, Celia? Is that how you say it? Sorry if I say it wrong. Christine, Emily, and May. Okay. Wow, I'm so sorry, Sophie. So many. Um, I do feel okay. Oh, I think this is more for me. Move your body to move to get the emotion. Move the emotion. And I feel like especially with you, Sophie, you're going through a lot right now and just making sure that well, you're feeling it too, you know, and I don't let the solicitor stuff kind of distract you. That might be a way of you distracting yourself from the grief. I'm not saying I'm not I'm not saying that exactly, but sometimes that happens without you knowing it. Finding something to glom your eye, you know, put your eyes on instead of allowing yourself to feel what's going on, you know, the deeper meaning behind everything. Um, so um, just something to think about. That's what I'm feeling with that one. And then I feel like a boy in oh, slow down. I feel like a boy in spirit too. I don't know. I guess it would have been like Daniel, but because I think all of them are male that you said. But did he pass away? I'm getting 5, but I don't feel like he was like 5 years. I think it would have been like, were you um, like 5 months or? more so. I feel like it would have been, I'm just getting 5, so I'm going to say that. I don't know what that is around him. It's 5. Maybe it could be that he, his age. I just feel like in months or years, or I'm just feeling 5. I'm seeing him though as a 5-year-old, but I feel like that's just because it's an age that um well, he knows that I think 5-year-old ages are just the 5-year-old age is like the perfect age where they love you yet, but they're kind of independent. And I feel like he's just, and they have their own like personality. Um, you know, I don't want to say they're independent, but they got some more, more of the um spark in there. And I 28 weeks digestion. So that what it yeah, it'll be from 5 months. Yeah. So that'll be, well, 5 months is, oh yeah. So about 5 months pregnant then. Yeah. Um so I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, your other curious is why it's been an attempt to reconnect with my brother, who is the soul, um, oh, who drew up the will. So, I just feel like it's just more. Oh yeah, he was kicking around loud around 5 months. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think with the legal advice thing, it's not like if from spirit, it's more going to be, um, what I'm getting is obviously they're not going to tell you. You do what you feel you deserve, or what you feel you, I don't want to say deserve, but like feel you need to do for your own. I feel like anything that you do for this is your growth. I mean, it's you speaking up for yourself. It's you doing what you feel is needed. um and it's not just because of the monetary or whatever. It's also just to also show that you take up space. This, you can't just ignore me type thing. I think that's a like a general, just part of what um your lesson is, not just I'm not saying your whole lesson, but part of what needs to be said, or felt, for you. um just in this life, I mean, we have many lessons, but that's one of them. And I feel like, um the loss is just so great with what you've felt. And it was, I feel like it's just, yeah. And if I mean, I feel like, that it's something, it's to show. Yeah, Cecile felt that. Celia, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I feel like it also just goes with what, yeah, that might not, yeah, you might not be able to with your brother. I mean, like, you could try, but he's in a different headspace. I feel like it's understanding that, there's a part of him that is wrapped up in stuff, and he's not going to be, even because you're contesting it and all this and that, he's not going to be able to really, it's going to take a while to come back. I'm not saying he never will, but at the same time, there is, I mean, he, because of what he has done, it's going to be hard for you to go and to that relationship unless he goes into himself and understands the hurt he's actually done to you. That's not, so that might not happen in this lifetime, but you in spirit, yeah, you will be able to be with him again, and feel he'll, there will be an understanding and of what had happened. But I just with the boy in spirit, I feel like he is the I feel like uh he just feels like one that is wanting to be by your side more so than the other ones. I'm not saying like they're not by your side, but I feel like he's closer to you during these times, probably because you are reaching out for your brother who is a male. I feel like that's why he's there. He's like, I'm here, you know? Oh, okay. Patron saint of music. Okay. Cecilia. Okay. Because there wasn't another C. So then I was like, you know, I start overanalyzing it. So, okay. Well, I do believe, with everything going on, you just got to be patient with it and forceful when you feel like, like it's calling them, making sure, but then sometimes they might not be like wanting to give you information because they don't have any, and just, yeah, trust yourself. I feel like you're looking at it over, look at it as a bigger picture. Try not to get too much into the details. Look at it as a bigger picture sometimes, if it starts getting too, life's meant to be lived and not to like glom onto things that might hold you down. So like if this starts like to pull you into too much into it and it gets too much, it's not worth it. So yeah, just keep yourself in check, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Your son's a cheeky cat. I feel that way. I feel like he's a very snappy dresser too. I feel like he's just, I don't know why it's funny you even said chap, because I'm imagining him wearing like a vest and stuff, and like he's like this very 5-year-old that is just, I don't know, he just seems very proper. I don't know why I feel that way. But and just he's very sweet, and it makes me feel like he wants to play cricket for some reason. But just cricket, or croquet. I think it's croquet. I don't know. Maybe cricket. I don't know what cricket is, but maybe I said the right way. I don't know. I don't know what cricket is over there, but it's like croquet. I was thinking more so, but my voice. I said cricket. Anyway, thanks for joining the live and following it, everybody, guys. I'm like everywhere today. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Hi, Jazz. Happy Thanksgiving. My family's coming home today. All right. Thank you, Sophie, for everything. I think it's like, now we're on to Melissa. And then we'll I think Jazz asked earlier, so I'll put you on the list. I don't know how many people I'm going to get to, but I will try. Oops. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, bigger picture, reconnect, allow family, but I accept, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why they said cricket. They made me say cricket instead. I was like, what? What is cricket? I don't know what cricket is. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what maybe that's what I'm seeing more so, because it's, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Your son's dad. Okay. Maybe that's why he's dressed like him. Makes sense. Okay. Melissa. Well, thank you, Sophie, for coming. Appreciate it. And Melissa said hello and thank you. No problem, Melissa. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Thanks everybody for following and liking the live. I appreciate that too. All right, let's see. I go live every Sunday and Tuesday, so let's see. Melissa. I have no idea. Hamadryad. Oh my gosh. Lake. I have no idea how to say this. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, they come together. Oh, okay. That's why. So I feel like it's like putting your foot, I feel like there's things you've been doing, Melissa, that you've been wanting to do, but you're not diving right into it, like going right into the water head first. You're kind of putting your foot in. I don't feel like as much a toe or a foot. I feel like it's more of a leg. And I feel like it's just been um it's feeling like you. I feel like there's been a time where you haven't really felt like it's that like things have been. I feel like it's now just like you're feeling like a breath, you know? Like you're able to breathe and actually do some things that you feel like you've been wanting to. This is for you, Melissa. Um, just feel like it's because there was a lot going on. Um, I don't feel like that you were doing it. Uh, I don't think. I don't feel like. I feel like it's just started happening. I don't feel like it's been like. I feel like this is just this week. You're starting to feel like things have kind of calmed down a bit. Yeah, lots of things on your plate. Yeah. I feel like it's just going to start getting better though, because that's why I was saying with the leg, it's just like, I feel like you're up to your calf, you know, and it's just starting to do that. I feel like there's, I don't know if you're, I feel like there's a mom, but I don't feel like she's in spirit as much. I feel like she's kind of like, it's just, well, I feel like it's a mom, somebody you know that's like not feeling very well lately. I feel like there's like a health issue. Um, I don't know. I feel like also that you might have like taken care of them in some way, like giving them food. Um, what'd you say there? You're the number one. I don't know. Thank you, Rachel. Good evening, Emma. Thank you for following, guys. Oh, hi, baby Duncan. Sorry, I didn't see you. I saw you following. Um. Oh, okay. That's why I feel like she's because I was feeling like she was like felt like when I said I feel a mom and I didn't want to say she was in spirit, but I felt like she was kind of in and out, you know, so it makes sense. Um, because I'll feel like um that's what I felt. I felt like she was kind of in and out, but not that's why health wise I just said health. Um, yeah, I just felt like you made her soup recently. I don't know why soup is a thing, but I felt like there's like maybe she's having a hard time like eating. I feel like also she's like just very there's a lot of like gratitude and thankful for all that you're doing and your energy. I feel like it's just like understanding that this is not like fun, you know? Um, it's like, and you know, it's not something like people just go, yeah, I'll do that. You know, like I mean, some people do. I'm just saying, like, it's not like, you know, like going to the amusement park or something. It's, so she's saying, you know, she understands that there's just a lot of like when I'm going like this because I feel like it's just like so much of her heart she wants to give you. Like there's just like all this love of gratitude coming out from her heart chakra. Um, I feel like you can see that in her eyes. I feel like she's been there where you've seen her come and just kind of tear up in front of you a little bit, and or just or that I don't know. It's like how they show in cartoons with the with the cats where they like, oh, you. You know, they're trying to plead, you know, beg or cat or dogs. You know, I'm not saying, but it's like, you know, those type of eyes. I feel like you've seen that awareness come to her eyes. Like, you know, I know what this, you know, when she does like kind of come back. I don't know. If you, that's what I'm feeling. Um, the octopus just made me feel like, yeah, like I feel like you do feel like you're kind of stuck a little bit. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah. But know that, you know, this time you spend with her is really of course there's times where you're not going to want to you'd be like, well, I wish I didn't have that memory of that, but I feel like it's like knowing that you're there, um that you've been there and you were able to take care of her, um is going to be something you can hold in your heart when after she's gone, and know that you know, be you should be proud that, you know, not many people have the capacity to do that. And it's you are really doing, you know, like God's work, you know, like, so I don't know why she's talking about soccer. Felt like it was like a game. I don't know if you were meant to go to one, or if there was on. I just know that there's, she said soccer, like a soccer game for some reason. And so I don't know if you could take that. I just see green jerseys. I don't know much about soccer. um but definitely like a sports game. And there's something about like a pumpkin candle, I feel, Melissa. I don't know if this is, but I feel like it's just like that. Oh, your sister and my spirit might be bringing. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Like a pumpkin candle. And and I don't know if you see horses around you, Melissa, but there's something about horses. And I don't know if you just, there's something about horses. I'm just seeing the beauty of them and them running in a field. And I'm just letting you know, I think it's just very like meditative. I think so. I feel like, because I was thinking of, I asked, and this might be your sister. I just know it's from spirit that, you know, it's just they're showing these horses. So I'll leave their love with you, Miss Melissa. I'll give you one more card. I don't know. Trilobites. I don't even know what this. It's like, I think it's just like that face, kind of like I was talking about with your mom. I don't know. Hey, Noxie, good to see you too. I'm doing well. But yeah, there's for some reason horses. You're welcome, Melissa. I don't know if you rode horses at one point with your sister, or I feel like it's just like being able to. Oh, you're welcome, Sophie. You're welcome. I don't know. I think it's also just taking time to just enjoy um, the landscape too. I just think it's just, um, you know, just, you know, that's what I'm seeing though, is just the horses and just watching. maybe something you go there. So, all right. I see you, Nama M. Do you want me to put you on the list? I could put you on the list. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I see you. Okay. You're welcome, Sophie. Okay, I'll put you on, but you got you can tell on the live here we have a lot on here. Okay. Yvonne, it's your turn, honey. And then so okay, we go down the line here in the window. That was all. Okay. Oh, 2 L's. Not, oh, I'll put an L here. Ah. Oh, Jas. Oh, sorry, Jas. I put you, oh, I put you down the wrong way. Here. You're number 13. It's like, wait, where'd Jas go? All right. So Yvonne. 15. Okay. Sorry about that. She's here. She's here. Yay. Okay. I get some water. Yeah. All right, Trish, you are on the list down the way. I'm sorry. We're going slow, and I don't mean to be going slow. All right. Don't mean to be going slow. All right, we'll use the sisterhood one. Yvonne. All right, we're probably not going to put any more people on the list, but infinite possibilities, Yvonne. I feel like there's wanting to do I feel like there's a lot you want to do. No. Oh, thank you, Julia. It's nice of you to say. Thank you. I feel like there's a lot you want to be doing. So it's just like, with your time. So it's just trying to plan it out. Feel also like you've been organizing things, and just when you're organizing things, you're just I don't know, I'm just seeing you putting things in like organizing like into little piles. I feel like might just be something that you just do around this time in general. That sounds good. Infinite possibilities. Yes, it is a good thing. Like, I think there's just so much that, life to be lived too. It's just like, in general, just like, like the sky's the limit type thought. Yeah, reality shifting. I feel like you are very much one of manifesting with your healing abilities, and just the seer of dreams consciousness, and being able to just feel that energy around you and mold it. Oh, you're shifting things around your bedroom. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. So I'm able to, do that. Oh no. Sorry about this. Okay, we're gonna have to mute you. All right. Sorry, Stella. But we're gonna have to I just don't know why you do this. Nobody private messages anybody. All right. I don't know how I can it's like I come in and I'm looking over here, I look down, like, what the heck's going on? So I muted Stella and blocked Stella, so if you really want to go talk to Stella, you can. You can release the pause button now. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. was interesting. I know. Yeah, it's yeah. It adds to it, unfortunately, but yeah, it's always like a wish. Like, hmm. It would get him to stop. You would just right? So yeah, yeah, you can release the pause button. That's for sure, Yvonne. Let's see what we can do. It's funny. You said that, and then they said release the agenda. You released your agenda. That's what they said, Yvonne. You said, can I release the pause button now? And they said, yes, release your agenda. Do it. This is what Spirit's telling you, yes. You should release the pause button. Yeah, and I feel like it's just like, I feel like just going and following, opening the door and doing it. Tails in all time spaces. Tails in all time spaces. Well, I feel like this ties into the card with your dreams and the seer of your dreams and manifesting, because you are the maker of your own stories, your own story and your own, drive. And so don't ever allow anything outside of you to tell you that you can't do something. Do it now. So um so yeah, I do. Yeah, it's just I feel like there's just really wanting you to, yeah, it's again, then anything is possible now. Not all these cards are like this. This is all that's coming for Yvonne. So like these are like very all in tuned here. So yeah, they are telling you just do it. Just do it. um I do believe it's like the time is now type energy going into the whole, like, spirit. I'm feeling from spirit, like, that it's not like there's never ever, like, we always say, well, I'll wait for this or this. It's like, no, the time is now, just do it. So and I feel like you have had that feeling yourself. It's just, and I have the sense that it's not like you need spirit to tell you. It's just another, like, for lack of better word, I don't know, his nail in the coffin. That's kind of horrible way of, I mean, like, where we're at right here, like, why would that come in? But that's just a time thing. But it's just another, I don't know what the other metaphor. That's what the one that came in anyway. So we're going with that. But it's not the best when we're talking about loved ones that have passed. But uh, that's the phrase. Yes, it is your time now. I'll leave the love of spirit with you. I feel like it's your mom, and I feel it. I don't know if you have a sister in spirit. I believe you. So I feel like that is another part. I feel like these are both like pillars of who is speaking this. Especially your sister. I feel like it's a sister. Um, leave their love with you, and I don't know if your mom used to wear an apron, but I felt like an apron when I was thinking of getting something from spirit for you, and they're showing me an apron. So I'll leave you with that, Yvonne. All right, who we got next? We got okay, Neva. You have two brothers in spirit? Okay. I don't know if you have a sister, or somebody that's like a sister in spirit. Felt like a sister energy. Like a sister, like that you were like close in age to at one point. Okay, Neva. Unless I'm just feeling your mom always wore it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never had any family members that wore aprons. So I was like, I have aprons, but I don't wear it. So I was like, I should wear it more often, protect my clothes when I do stuff. All right, Neva. Thank you, Yvonne, for coming. I appreciate it. I know it's late there. Oh my goodness. All right, we got miracles now, Neva. I'm glad you found us again. Plus, you're close to your mom, so maybe that's what. Or unless she was saying about your sister too. Your mom was old school. Yeah, I like that. Neva, I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. So I don't know if you have a question, but this is the card I pulled for you. And I feel like well, I feel like it's just a lot of people are like, well, it is, a lot of people are starting to do that more, around this time, depending on your birth chart. People say that. I've heard TikToks and all that about, certain signs having, like, this is their coming of age time, right? So, I can't really think on the top of my head which signs, but, I will, I feel like you're feeling this though. I feel like you are, like, like you feel like like the time has come. Not as much like how I was talking about Yvonne, what had come for Yvonne. I'm not feeling that same energy. I feel like it's more of just the time has come just to be yourself, and you're just feeling more, you're feeling comfortable in your own skin more, and not as reserved, and feeling, um I don't know how old you are, Neva, but what I'm sensing is, and it doesn't matter your age, but I'm what spirit is kind of giving me is when there's this, like, these women that are in, older, and as you get older, you just end up, well, my age, you just don't care anymore, right? You're like, well, it's fine. This is who I am. And I'm not saying that, okay, you're 19, but I was like, I feel like I feel called out, but I'm sorry, but I feel like it's like, I don't feel like it, what I'm trying to say is I'm not feeling like, I'm not, I'm feeling like that person that you are becoming that person. It's not because you're old, your age, but more so you're just starting to, like, feel more comfortable in yourself. That's all. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like there's like, there's these premenopausal women are like, I forget what they call that. It's just like the we don't give a F, group or something. And she acts like, my friend told me about it. And I've seen the video too, where it's, she's just sitting there and she's got glasses on. She's like, we don't care if, we take our underwear out of our crack, we had to do it, or something like that, stuff like that. Like, we don't care, we'll do it, we have to take, it's uncomfortable, or something like that. It's like stuff like that. It's like, I'm not saying that's what you do, but you're just like, everybody, you're realizing, more so that that you're just, people are just people, and everybody goes through all this, and it's, it's also feeling like, understanding like nobody's really paying attention sometimes as much as we think they are. Right. Yeah, so, oh, thank you, Yvonne. Oh, thank you. You do lift me up too. Well, I don't think you celebrate Thanksgiving there, but thanks. You have a good night. um and then I feel like just also the thought of money sometimes can be like, a lot of people have a negative connotation to money, and sometimes that will cause, just the feeling of it is just like, just having more of a acceptance that money is there, and it's what we need, and not looking at it as a negative. that's, so I'm feeling with the respect my money respects me. It's like, yeah. So, it's like what you put into the universe about money, if you have a negative connotation to it, or a feeling of like lack, it is, then you will, then, it gives that back to you. So it's like, understanding that even if you don't, doesn't, you're not seeing an abundance in your checking account or whatever, it's, or under the bed, wherever you put it, or in your crypto. But I feel like there is more of knowing that, that it's not just the money, it's also having, maybe friends that help you, or this abundance that happens, and through that you do have, in a way, more money, because you're not spending it on the things that people are helping you with. Yeah. So yeah, see, you're always dealing with something financial or stress, you're going broke. So it's like, it's just understanding that, you will have it. It's there because it's out in the universe, and it's obtainable. It's knowing that it's a feeling of abandonment more than of being, not taken care of, more so than the money. So it's like understanding that the money isn't as much, because it's more of like just understanding that there's other people helping you, and that's what they're kind of saying. Okay, your Susan or Papa is following you. So I feel, well, I feel like it's the, if this is, I'm not sure if this is your grandma Susan, but grandma, I don't know if grandma Susan, but it's grandma. I feel like a grandma energy in it. I feel like it's more of like, she's got blonde hair though, kind of curly, not too like up against her head, but a little further, like bigger curls, I guess. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know why she put this in my head, but like she's like instantly showed me like Dallas, the movie show Dallas. I don't know if the I well, I don't know Dallas, the show, but I do know, like she showed me this woman, and she had like kind of like a soft curl, and it was like, I felt like it was more of, she said Dallas. I don't know if that was from the show Dallas. I didn't watch it. It's too old for, it's too young. Um that's really like in the 80s. So I don't know if you could take that. Um and I feel like she's talking about like a card table. I don't know if she would have a card, like a, it's a green. It's a card, like a, um, all right, she just corrected me. It's brown. Okay. Because I was thinking of the one I have. I'm like, I have a green one. And then so I said it's green. And she's like, no, it's brown. It's like brown card table. No, she would have that out. I feel like she would have had like a picnic. Like, did they have like a family reunion or something in the park that would happen? Neva. So they're showing me that. I don't know if you would have get-togethers like that. Um, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Well, so that's for your evidence around that. That she is very, they are very much around you, and she loved play. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say cards before, but I then it went from card table to the reunion thing. It made me think of, yeah. Okay, all right. So it was a get together for that, I bet. Yeah. Okay. And then, but I feel like she is saying, well, this evidence around, for you, she is around you, and I feel like she is, um, I don't know if she gave these to you when you were, she was around, but there are roses. She's showing me roses, and that's what she wants. I was like give me something from spirit, and it was like roses. So I feel like she would have gave them to you. Okay, yellow roses. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like and I'm seeing like a wicker chair. It makes me feel like it was outside, but I think it was just something that she just was there like a wicker or a like it feels like a rocking chair. Um I I, I want to say it's white, but I don't know, it's just something that makes me feel very like like just something just to sit and relax type thing. So I don't know if she had that or if that's something around you right now that you've been doing, but I'll leave your love with her, Neva, and I think yeah, I think also they just want to say speak your confidence because the world needs your light, and I think it's just knowing that you you matter. You should speak up. Well, thank you, Neva. Enjoyed that. I really, I think it's also goes with that confidence that you've been having of just, you know, being yourself and doing that. You're welcome. Thank you, Neva, for coming and waiting. I appreciate it. Okay, what do we got? Julia. Anybody that's joined, I have a list. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get on it. I've been if you follow, I go live every Sunday and Tuesday. So not sure how many more I'll be able to do. I got family coming in today, so we'll see. But I will put you on but if you follow, then Sundays and Tuesday I go live. Hi, Brenda. Oh, hi, Helen. I don't, yeah, I have a list, so I might not be able to get to you, hun. So I'm sorry. Um, okay. I can put you on the list, but it's already at 14 or something. Okay. Let's see what we got. We're gonna do spirit guides of the animal kind. Just a general one, Leah. After that, I think we got Heather. Oh, Trish. Trish is next. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, Julia, trust your instincts. To discern the truth of the situation. So I feel like it's more of I mean, there's been somebody that's come to you to talk to you about something and you're like, this doesn't really track. I don't really understand. It doesn't mesh with what I'm feeling, so I feel like you're trying, so it's just like they're just saying trust your instincts. Your instincts are correct, your intuition, which I feel like it's a friend. Might I was gonna say you might even be a sibling, but I felt like more of a friend. Like a male. And I'm thinking more of like, might be a male. I feel like it's a male because I feel like he's talking about. I'm not sure if it's a female talking about a male, or if it's a male, just a male. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna say that. Okay, Trish. Just doing Julia, and then we. So I feel like what's your instincts? Your instincts are correct. I feel like there's just knowing that like he explaining like how things went down and how they had an interaction. There's an interaction, and I feel like he's explaining it. It just doesn't seem like the whole trajectory of the conversation. There's parts missing. I feel it's just parts missing. I feel. Um, hmm. So then there's this cat, and I feel like it's more of how cats can be more, they're loving, but then they're independent. So um, you know, instead of feeling like, I feel like also this person, I feel like you're trying to do that more as well. Oh, I'm reading this for Julia Jazz. Sorry. Um, Good night, Brenda. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Um, the cat just makes me feel like, you do have that feeling of wanting to. I feel like you do connect, but then there is that wanting to pull away, which is not something to be like discouraged about, or think that there's a negative to that. That is loving. It's not being unloving, and that's what I'm feeling. Um, Thank you, Rachel. Hi, Nikki. Uh, and but that's even more loving, because then they're able to feel themselves, and I feel like you have to do that to feel yourself. I mean, like, to be able to feel your own energy, you can't be enmeshed with people. So I don't think it's not healthy anyway. Um, I Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And yeah, oh, and then just, I think that's your guides just saying that. Um, I feel like I don't feel like a male in spirit that would have been like, would have said like somebody fluffed your feathers. Like, like, what would, I'm trying to like, if that's even a saying, but like make some, like when somebody would upset you, did somebody say that? Like, you really ruffled your feathers. Your grandpa. Okay. Yeah, it was like, but I do feel like he would have been more of a proud person to get more ruffled of his feathers. I feel like he was kind of like more projecting that on you. I don't think he was like, he's like, I would always get, feel it more than you would. I feel like he was just saying he would feel that he would get upset. Okay, thanks, Helen. Yeah, another time. Sorry. Um, but I feel like he would be more apt to be that way. But to let things affect him, you might not even have felt that as much, but because he might have not have outwardly expressed it, but he did allow things to affect him. Well, I feel like he would have kept him down in a way that wasn't healthy, but I feel like he would have, um, I feel like he was a sensitive as much as he didn't want other people to know. Oh, okay, and as much as he didn't want other people to know, I do believe he did, like, was a sensitive person, um, and just kind of let things affect him that you know, most people would have just like allowed to go off to the wayside. Um, yeah, I don't know if you would have played pool. I don't know why I'm feeling like pool, but and then then I got this again. Trust your instincts again. I don't know. It's like I think that's also just other things that have been going on besides what I mentioned. I feel like so yeah, just somebody's trying to um pull you in a different I mean that's a shark, so just be like trying to not saying they're a predator or anything bad, but you know, they did have a reason for some reason. I don't know. They have a reason for doing it, you know. If it's just if anything, it's just to get you there. And then this is just face your problems head on. I'll leave this one with you. Um, with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. And I think it's just, you know, going through the bumps and everything that's been happening. Well, you know, we've given you a reading before about your work and stuff. So I think it's just going, you know, just keep on trudging through, and you'll trudging. That sounds horrible, but you know, like going through, and you'll come out victorious. That's what it said. So I'll leave the love of spirit with you and your grandpa. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's true. Sounds horrible, but it's true. You'll come out victorious. All right. Thank you, Julia, for waiting. I appreciate you. You believe your grandpa's there. You're welcome. Okay, Trish. Trish. Okay. We'll probably have a couple more. Oh. A slow one today. All right. And I'll just start doing faster ones today. All right, Trish. All right. I know she's here. She was okay, Trish. You're welcome, Trish. What do I got? A key. Oh, you looking for answers? And some. I don't know. I feel like there's just like something that you've been searching for. Like I don't know if it's. I don't feel like it's as much physical, but more of. It's more like a symbolic thing. And I feel like it's gonna come out. I mean, the way that it is here on this card is gonna be. It's gonna come from something that you're not. Somewhere that you're not. Because of the rock, where you're not really expecting it. So it's gonna be like. You'll be like, oh, that's how that happened. So I feel like that way. Um, I don't know if you've been looking for signs from people and then like from loved ones in spirit and not finding them, but I feel like you're like eventually just not trying too hard and allowing them just to kind of come. and then they'll come in ways that you didn't really expect. Like you normally, like normal ways that people get signs from spirit. I don't think they're coming for you, and you're might be getting frustrated. And I feel like it's like gonna, you know, um, yeah, I think you just plant the seed of what you want. And then, that's how manifesting works, or how you talk to spirit too, is so you plant the seed that I want to see, um, I want to say pink elephants, right? I don't know. But you're going to, but some people say, oh, I see a cardinal, or I see this or that. And I feel like you're like, I don't see those. It'll come visit me. And it's like, well, plant the seed of what you feel you want your loved one to bring you, I feel. And then that will, but it's also just manifesting what you, in your life, what you really truly do feel like you, I won't say deserve, but that, you truly believe that you have. Yeah, you understand. Okay. And, it's once you plant that, then it, you'll just see it start coming. I feel like a relief of that, of just like, like you've been manifesting. Yeah, it's like a relief of that. Just, you really got to believe it, and I'm sure you got to really believe what you're wanting is should be in, should be given to you, or come, or be in your reality. Otherwise, if you don't have that belief, it's just like affirmations. If you don't really believe the affirmation you're saying, it's not going to help, right? Oh, and I feel like this is from spirit. I feel like this is like more of like a kiss from your, I don't know, a kiss on the forehead almost. Makes it feel like it from your I don't know if you have I do sense like a male in spirit. And I do know that I do feel like a mom, but I do feel like also a male in spirit too. So, and you've been planting seeds. Okay, good, good. I feel like there's a kiss on your forehead from your mom. And I think that's also, that's good. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like it's gonna, yeah, finally start manifesting, and it's gonna manifest in different ways that you don't know. Like, like with the key, in the rock, same thing with money. Like, hey, I would like to, have more in money. Sometimes it doesn't give you money. It gives you like money off of something. Like you were going to buy milk at the store and it ends up being on sale, so yeah, your mom and granddad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Felt like a male in spirit. Just a very, I feel like a, well, the maternal love from your mom, but just a very, with your granddad, more of like, I'm not saying your mom, it's just more of a like a soul unconditional love with your granddad. Like he was just a very tender soul that really, you felt understood from him. I feel like that way with your mom too, but I don't know why. Maybe you felt more connected with him in some way. Makes me feel like I was gonna say checkers. I mean, checkers came up last time, but not with you. It was somebody else last live is what I mean. But it made me feel of like the game Connect Four. I don't know if you used to play that with him, but a board game. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're talking about, yes, true, about the love thing, the emotions, tender soul. You're just seeing him, just is when I feel that way. I just see him sitting there and kind of just really just being able to be able to sit in his energy and just feel heard and seen and loved. And that was enough. There didn't have to be words, you know? It was just like you knew, right? And and I felt like with your mom, she's more of a protector of her energy, but also like the maternal, like, I don't say mama bear, not like that, but like more of just we have the mentor, you know, one like that would help, not lecture, but kind of help guide in a way, like, or be the one of like maybe too much talking about stuff, but I feel like she's sometimes too much information. You're really getting the keys. That's so smart. Thank you. The locked room. I just feel like there was so much that you have locked away that you have not opened up, though. I feel like you don't have that locked room anymore. You've allowed it to go in there and feel, and I feel like that's really what is allowing the manifesting, and if that's a word, manifestation to happen. So, and I feel like it's, because you're able to like feel those emotions, you're, that you're vibrating higher, you're not in a lower vibrational fear, and you're able to, then, plant those seeds and have them grow. So I feel like that's what they're trying to explain. You don't have that locked room anymore. You don't have the walls up, you're starting to feel, allow yourself to, knowing that it's okay to, I'm not feeling as much like a lot of like, it's just emotions that maybe like you weren't able to feel because, yeah. So, all right, Trish, I'll leave their love with you, and I feel like I don't know, there's a special tea he used to drink or drink. I feel like there's in a cup. And I feel like when you do have it, I feel like it's a certain tea, or just a certain cup it's in a cup though. And I feel like you would have then, you think of him. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's your grandpa. It could be your mom instead, but I feel like there is definitely something that you drink, and it's not a lot, but you just you do then think of how, they used to drink that, a lot. That was their favorite, and I think it's just, you are home. And they are home with you. I feel like they're just, you are the fire that does, make everything alive. So they want you to know that. You're welcome, Trish. Thank you for waiting and for coming. I appreciate it. I'll leave their love with you. All right, Heather. Heather. Scooby-Doo. Where are you? I'm here. Okay. You see, like, I started singing, I'm like, I don't know if I'm singing it correctly. I haven't listened to it in a long time. Scooby. Yeah. All right. So no. Let's see, what should we go for? Let's go for let's do this one. Okay. No, I want, oh my goodness. I'm like, I want to do this. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Spirit junkie. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, if I feel like it, I'll get the other ones out. Okay. Spirit junkie. Oh, one. I feel like this came for you last time. Did I pull these cards for you last time? All right. So this is this. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. I feel like I had that last time. For someone. I feel like it was you. No, you don't think so? Okay. Well, I feel like well, I feel like, things are going to start clearing up, and then you're going to start feeling like you're able to do that. Oh, he used to drink sherry. Okay. Did he drink it in a teacup, Trish? Cuz I feel like it was like a I don't know. Why was that? So Heather is like the desire to serve clears the path. So definitely things are going to start, I feel, just moving aside for you. You're just going to be like, what is going on, but that's a good thing. But I feel like there is that want to know what the purpose is, where it's not like having there's no clear answer to purpose, really. It's like whatever you feel is good. Whatever there's no real. Some people live in purpose. Okay, that's what they have for the whole. Like, my purpose is this. Well, then they can also bring their whole identity into it, right? And that actually hold on, trying to make sure something. All of a sudden I'm not able to see what's going on. Okay, so not able, what they do is they take their whole identity into it, and then but it's like, it's not meant to like be all about that for your life. It's also just to live your life and enjoy your life, and sometimes it's just that. It's not meant to be this higher like sentence of I'm going to do this, Yeah. I don't feel like, I feel like there's like, I feel like there was more. So says the release my need to be right, and I am defenseless, and release my need to be right, I am defenseless and at peace. I don't feel like the defenseless thing is, I feel like you really have given your heart to people, and there's been conflict, but I feel like there's been a lot of compromise by you of saying, well, I'll own it, but then sometimes they don't own it themselves. But I feel like that you're still at peace with it. You're not more gonna go and say, well, get resentful. I feel like you're just like, well, I'm happy with what I said, and I do believe that I said it because I felt it, and you're not doing it just to make amends. I feel like you actually are, and I feel like there's something to hold and to feel like, I mean, not many people do that. They'll then hold, get resentful, like they didn't say they were sorry or whatever. And I feel like you are truly saying, I released my need to be right, and and you just go and say, I'm sorry, and you're at peace with it. And I think that's what Spirit is saying is, that's an attribute to be very, like, to look at and be proud of yourself for, you know? There's things we can be proud of ourselves for, and not be, not, when you're proud about something, it's fine. I think a lot of it with empaths and people don't want to feel that, because then they feel like they're, you know, the ego is such, you know, just feels heavy. But I feel like it's, as long as you're like seeing it on the outside of myself, this is what I've done, that's not me. You know, you are you all the time, but that's not all that you are. So you're not holding that in an aspect of, you know, I'm this great person that does this. It's more of like, you know, this is what I've done. So I think it's you're still humble about it, but I feel like it's just something that you should, you know, be proud of. That's what they're saying. So I feel like I know it's a male in spirit, more so about that. I feel, I don't know if it's your dad or your grandpa, but I feel like it's, I think it was hard for them to, like, I mean, it's hard to admit that you're wrong, right? So yeah, and there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I'm being guided to learn and grow. And then sometimes knowing that not everything that comes to you is your lesson to learn, though. You're there to make other people learn the lesson. So don't always think that things are happening just for you to, you know, I mean, sometimes it's for them as well. So that goes with the other card. I feel like it's just, they were meant to learn that lesson from you to be able to forgive. And they, you know, it's up to them to to receive that and do that. Or if they don't, then, you know, that that's on them, not on you. So you can't control what they, you know. So I don't know. I don't know why I feel like lasagna. Lasagna came in. I don't know why, but there you go. I was like, just seeing, I don't know if you're gonna have lasagna soon or you have, but there you go. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. And that's, again, it goes with that. So they just keep on repeating like different ways of what I was saying before. So I don't know. Well, enjoy your lasagna later. I don't know if you're having I'm not hungry, so I'm not having lasagna. But I leave their love with you, and it's weird. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for you. I don't know if do people in Europe celebrate Thanksgiving? I know we do here, you know, and but I know you live in, I think, Texas, right? But happy Thanksgiving. Grateful for everyone. But thank you. But I'm not sure if you know, people in UK celebrate. I'm not, I kept on thinking it was just more of a pilgrim holiday, like, right? I don't know. The Indians? Wow. The American Indians. Well, thank you, Trish. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see what we got now. What we got? I don't know if my kids are home yet. They might just be being quiet, which is amazing. All right. Let's see if I can put this back in. I can't. Okay. Properties. Let's see. Oh, Dawn Marie. If Dawn Marie's here, she might be in bed. I'll hopefully give Dawn Marie a message early next time. Dawn Marie, if you're here. Otherwise, Chisholm, are you here? Chisholm? I'll take off Dawn Marie, but... Oh, hi, Chisholm. Thank you for waiting. Did you have a question? Oh, Dawn Marie's here too. Okay. I was like, Dawn Marie. I was going to say, next time I'll have to read for her. Okay, sorry, Chisholm. I'm going to go to Dawn Marie, and then I'll go to you. Okay? I promise. I just didn't think... I thought, oh, okay. Don Marie's here. I'm glad. Sorry, Don Marie. Sorry, Chisholm. Okay, we'll get to you. Don't worry. All right, Don Marie. She's here. She's here. Yay. Okay. All right. Don Marie. Yes, she's first. Okay, thank you, Chisholm. Thank you for understanding. All right. This is the perfect time. And I feel like this is like, just, I feel like you really like this time. I know you've lost people, but I just think it does bring out that feeling of wanting to, those memories of back then, right? Of when they were here, even though it's Christmas time and stuff, I feel like it's just getting that stuff out, seeing stuff from other people, like when they're, that they I feel like you do have like things that they had, like things just down from the generations that, like just that you put out, and it's just remembering those memories. And I feel like it's just stuff like that that really are special to you. And it says here, heal the past and fix tomorrow. So I feel like it's just like I do feel like you do, or have been lately, just looking at things in a different perspective, like, when you think of the things that have happened, or it kind of puts stuff in a different light, I guess. It doesn't, I mean, like sometimes it's not everything though. I feel like there's some things that are just really hard to like wrap your head around. But I do think of why people act a certain way, right? Um, but I do think that by looking at what had happened and seeing it in the eyes of who you are now, it does help, how you feel about yourself and that person. I feel like it's like more of a compassion. Um, and just feel like a more of a light has been around you, of just feeling more. I feel like even like there's been aches and pains, but I feel like even that there's been a little bit less of that, as more, you just feel like a little bit lighter on your feet, I guess. I guess what I'm saying is just you feel like just a little bit more positive, lately, especially this week. Is that, I don't know if this resonates with you, Dawn, but yeah, I think it's because you've have like just kind of put it out there that you need, more guidance, and they're out there, and I feel like it's just like really just feel more people nearer to you, um in general, like that from spirit. I remember you saying you live in the house with your parent, where your parents old house, but I do but think that even that, I mean, like you are feeling them closer to you lately. I feel like that, there's been a time though where you have felt kind of not feeling well, and you went to bed like with a headache, or, oh yeah, but never asking. You probably ask, yeah, spirit though. You're kind of putting it out in the universe that you would like guidance, like, but um, and you should feel like you can receive guidance from other people. I know I feel like there is that path, that's the whole past that needs to, so you can look clear for tomorrow. It's like, you know, allowing yourself to um be vulnerable. Yeah, do ask spirit. But I feel like it's it's up to you to to step out of that comfort zone of wanting to, you know, seek out the, I think you have the people though, like your sister and other people that are in your, you know, people in your family that um you could, you know, talk to and go to. It's just I think it's just knowing that they're there and spirits there. I mean, to kind of guide and to show you that there's, you know, opening up those guards you have up, you know, those fences you've kind of put up so nobody can kind of hurt you. I think is just knowing that if you can put them down and but there is that healing that needs to happen to know that if something does happen, it's not your fault. It's just that it's their fault, you know. And I think it's, you're just very sensitive and caring, and you just very proactive that you don't want to. But I feel like it's just hard for you, and I in that way. But no, they are there to help um heal whatever, you know, you're feeling. Oh, he does. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, that your brother and your husband, you know, everybody has their own path and their own reality, right? So I mean, it's hard for some people, you know, like my husband doesn't, you know, anything that he doesn't see, he can't believe. But then, you know, he's been living with me now, I mean, for how many years? And I do this and he's starting to think, well, what the heck, you know? But and it's, you know, he questions things now. But I think it's just it's, you know, it's whatever they're on their own path, you're on your own, and it doesn't mean that, you know, you can't come together, but and merge in some other aspect of your life. I mean, that's, I think that's what makes us all grow in our special ways, right? But yeah, you do talk to your sister, and you know, I know you don't trust people, and it's okay, you know, it's the only way you gotta do it. I'm sure he says that from in a loving way. He needs a checkup from the neck. It's funny. I've never heard of that. um, but I think it's also like he, you know, there's always got to be in a relationship one that's grounded and one that's not, right? I mean, like you, it's good that he's more grounded in and I say in reality, in this reality, and then, you know, you're opening up doors for him even though he doesn't want to admit it. You know, there is, then he's got to, you know, be in provide and survive here, right? So it's you're, that makes you able to then feel more of that vulnerable spirit side, and that's, you know, it's that yin and yang, and you know, so that's why, you know, things like that, the dynamic works. um I do think, you know, the spirit does, you know, want that, will give you that, and you ask for it, so you'll never. You are the yin and yang for sure then. Well, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, Dawn Marie. Yeah, I do think as much as he will say whatever, he does, you know, in one way, his own way, feel like it's good that you know, he lives through you in some aspects, and he won't maybe admit that, but it's true, right? So, um, thank you too, Dawn. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate you. right, Chisholm. All right, who else do we got here? I want to make sure because I gotta go pretty soon. So if Pippa's, Christine, Jazz, Namia, I'm sorry if I said it wrong, and Wendell, if you're still here, let me know. I'm gonna talk to Chisholm here, and then I will quickly give you a card, or a collective card for all of you, or something. It depends on how many people are here. But Christine, Jazz, Namia, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Wendell and Pippa's. I don't know if anybody's here, but I'm gonna do Oh, Christine. Okay, I think you're the only one left that's on here. That's here. Oh, Namia. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So, all right. So Chisholm, and then we'll go to whoever's left. I'll probably still be able to give you good, same readings, but I was just saying if there's a lot, then I'm gonna like, oh my gosh. Okay, Chisholm. I got Sacred Traveler. And I am going to put this up just so everybody knows. I think this is what I write. Is this it? What does this say? Oh yeah, okay. It says it. It's like, what does that say? Okay. So I'm still going through the list, but I'm not. Okay. All right. Sacred Traveler. I don't know if you had a question, but if you do, let me know. Okay. Bogdan, go slow, take time. I don't know. I think that might be me. Okay. They're like, don't worry about it. I think that's what they're saying. They're like, no, go slow, take time. I can't. Spirit, I cannot family here. No question. Okay. I will. I'll take my time. Don't worry. All right. General card. Okay. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So I feel like they are telling you you are definitely on your path, the right path. It might not feel that way sometimes because it gets crooked. I mean, but you always get back on it. I feel like you do see birds a lot. I feel like that's why they're showing those. Birds definitely are a symbol for you in some way. About spirit, I don't know if you know that, but that's what I'm feeling. Like you see them and your attention gets drawn to them very easily. More so than you're like, look at all those birds over there, like, wow, that's kind of weird. You see them in weird areas, like kind of congregating. You do know that. Okay. And you're like, you'll say it to somebody. They'll be like, oh, I didn't notice. And you're like, yeah, isn't that weird? But I've never seen birds of, do that or be that many over there. And, I feel like that's your symbol. Okay, and I don't know if you do astrology or if you follow the moon cycles but it does say navigating by the stars, which I do believe maybe you kind of just dabble in, but it doesn't mean like I'm not seeing it as like a job, but I do feel like you do go, oh, I wonder what's going on now. But it says follow your bliss more. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know if you do it just for like love readings because I do feel like it's more of like, it's like follow more so the ones that you should be centering on are about you, like about what, like a general reading. I feel like it's better to like, they're saying for you lately the general readings are really like I'm not saying to look at astrology as much, but just the general like idea of where your birth sign is in relation to what's happening. It's like the general things are kind of implementing you and like kind of not I'm not saying taking you over, but like influencing you. There you go. That's the word. Thank you, Spirit. So so yes, okay, so yes. Okay. And then but I'm not saying the loved ones never will be. It's just right now. It's just, I think that's just the way your path is right now. It's not like, I mean, I'm not saying love isn't in your path, but it's not like on the back burner, but I do feel like it's more so just not, I feel like you're just comfortable right now. And it's not like it needs to be like figured out. And yeah, finding your sanctuary, opening your spiritual source. I feel like also the meditating, um, this this makes me think of just like more of like standing and holding your power, you know, your spiritual power as you're in meditation, and or just, you know, the grounding of it, you know, you're up and grounded and able to, you know, feel your intuition and what you're feeling and who you know, who you're kind of especially when you're talking to people. I feel like you do feel that more. I feel like there's a female in spirit. I feel like it's like a friend. It feels like she was a friend of yours. Oh, your mom. Oh, felt like a friend though too. But I mean, your mom can be your friend. But did she pass away when she was maybe it's because she's pretty young when she passed away? Was she's like in her, I want to say like 33? I'm getting it just 33. I don't know if that's her age. Um, and I feel like I'm feeling in the chest area. I don't know if she had breast cancer. Oh, in her early 40s. Okay. So yeah, did she have like a chest issue like breast cancer? Or was it her lungs? I just feel like it's like, you know, I'm all she's showing me is like here for some reason. I don't know why. And I feel like she would have, I don't know why she's telling me about running. Um I feel like she would have been, she's just saying, I don't know if she's, I'm feeling like she would have been fit, but as I say that, I don't know why I feel like that's, but I feel like she's talking about running. Um, and I do feel like there's like, just a lot of like before she, like confusion before she passed. Um, I feel foggy in my head. So I don't know if she was on, I don't know what that, on like medication or if it was more so. Oh, okay. But there was like confusion in her head. I don't know if she got hit. There was like a yeah, okay. They both had fights. Okay. But she was showing me like when I said lung like breast cancer, she was showing me like her side like here. I don't know if there was something there and I just assumed it was like a lung issue or breast, but you probably know. I'm oh, okay. She smokes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then just a lot of confusion. I feel like yeah, just with my head. And I and she's showing me running again. I don't yeah. Well, you know what it means, so I I just feel like even in my stomach, like kind of like I don't know, like a pain, like I'm hungry, but not really. It's like more of a like a deeper, like, ugh, you know. So but she's talking to me about she said showed me Disney. I know I live in Florida, but I don't Disney. I don't know if you I feel like it is like the like I don't know if she took you to Disney. Uh World, she saying Disney, and here, okay. I don't know why she's showing me Disney. Like the, you know, the Mickey Mouse. Well, I don't know if you like watching those movies, but you know, um, I do feel like in my back, yeah. So maybe that's why she's, yeah. But like in my back, too. Oh, you watch them a lot. Well, okay, she's giving you evidence around you. Then it was just weird to say, just hear the word, you know, instead of like a movie title, it was just Disney. That's why I was like thinking of the place. But yeah, if it's, you can take it a different way, you know. Um, you know, it's like Rosetta Stone or a different language. I'm just trying to figure it out, right? So yeah, if you can take that Disney as, yeah, the movies, that makes sense. If you watch them a lot, just showing evidence around you. I don't know if you do have issues with your back, like in the right here, like between your shoulder blades. I feel like there's like issues, like I don't know if that's with her or if I'm feeling you. Um, but I do feel like even on your shoulders, like maybe just have a lot going on right now, so you just need to like relax a little bit. Maybe that's why the Disney movies come in, because you're not, you need to just kind of take a breather, enjoy yourself, you know. Um, just kind of like, you know, yeah, relax. She's showing me beads like on a necklace. Um, I don't know if it seems like a long one. It doesn't seem like a short necklace, but it feels like they're kind of brown. I feel like they're like tiger's eye, or something like that. Like kind of that pattern, like a tiger eye crystal pattern. I'm not saying exactly they're tiger's eye, but you know. Um, oh, you do. You have lots of beads for wrist. Okay. Do you have one that is like you put around your wrist that's like a longer one maybe? And you have, oh, okay, you have blue eyes. Okay. Yeah, tiger eye, I meant like um that's a certain crystal is what I mean. So maybe that's, yeah. So and she's showing me like a, I don't know if there's like a, like she liked certain cactuses, because I feel like there's a like a cactus too. I feel like it would have been something that she would have planted. I don't know if you have cactuses there. Oh, you have light. Oh, okay. Maybe she's saying like wear some tiger eye ones. Maybe, I don't know, tiger eye really embodies like what it helps, but I feel like she's also saying, you know, whatever you're, you know, fearful and not wanting to do right now, is she's saying just go do it. You know, take a risk, venture forward. So, um yeah. I'll leave her love with you. And thank you for waiting, Chisholm. I appreciate it. I know. A little long. I never I don't have a selenite aura bracelet. That's got to be really nice. I know that like this here, like this is I can't say the word. Selenite. I know that is. Oh, tiger eyes for protection. Okay. Maybe that's what she's trying to say. Um but isn't selenite so like fragile that it would break? Like you know, because I know if I bump into this, maybe it's a certain way they make it or something, right? Um it's got to be pretty. Hi, Kumar. Kumar. Black tourmaline. Oh, yeah, I love black tourmaline. Welcome. All right. So I think we're gonna do Christine. Yeah, but I'm close the readings, Kumar, because I'm about to, I'm almost done. Just got whoever I got on my list, and then I'm gonna be done for today. But I do live Sundays and Tuesdays. So if you want to follow, um, I'll remember you for next time, and I'll put you on the front of the list. Okay? All right, Christine. All right. Yeah, sorry. That's what happens sometimes. Thank you for stopping by, Kumar. You're welcome to stay, but don't have to leave. All right, Christine. I don't know who else is here, but after Christine, this will be it, unless I get a notification that you're still here from you. All right. All right, Christine. Let's see what we got. Did you have a question? I think you just want a general, so it's okay. So we got the goddess guidance. Okay, so Christine, don't stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Easier said than done, right? Like, okay, thanks. But I do think it's like something you've been trying to say to somebody else too. I feel like it's like saying that. I feel like you've been trying to tell somebody that as well. Um, you feel like the reason why I feel that way is because of the way their hands are. They're kind of like giving them healing energy, like, like health wise, or just saying, stop worrying, everything's gonna be okay. Like they're going to go to the doctor, like, oh no, am I gonna have something wrong? It's like, don't worry about it, it'll be okay. I feel like that's what they're saying. I don't know if this is like your mom. I feel like this is happening around you now. I don't feel like I don't I, well, when I talking about it, I think of your mom. So I don't feel like she's in spirit, but I feel like, not sensing her in spirit right now, but I'm not. I mean, like, do you feel the woman in spirit? It doesn't, it feels like a mother figure, but I don't feel like it's like your mom. I feel like it might be like an aunt, or a friend more so. I feel like she would have had issues with her heart. It's giving me a pain in my heart more, and I do feel like hard time breathing. Um, might be a grandmother. I feel like this one is now a grandmother because I feel like it's more of like she passed away of an older age. But I felt a friend aunt earlier, but I feel like she would have been in her. I feel like grandmother who would have passed away more of like older, like an older age. I want to say like 82. And I do think that this aunt is more like um in her, like, I want to say her 50s. Makes me feel like she would have been maybe a does feel like she would have been a smoker. I don't know if you can take this, Christine, but or take what the card earlier. Okay. Okay, you can take it. It says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. Um, I do think that there is a feeling of not feeling like you're worthy of receiving it, though. I feel like you're like, well, there's some, I feel like there is a sadness to like what's happening around you. You see a lot of people that are, I don't know if it's your job, but I feel like you feel a sadness about people around you that are having a hard time, and you, I don't know why. I feel like that might be because I don't know if you're seeing this on the way to your job or if this is your job, but I feel like this is like you, it's really hard for you to like receive things because you're like, so many other people have it worse than me, and I don't know, I don't, why, how can I, the happiness is hard for you to embrace. um I think you're just a very caring person, and a person that does um Is it like putting yourself in front of others? Oh, okay. You feel, yeah, you feel the community around, yeah, down and out, yeah. And but do know, like, everybody has their path, right? It's not everybody has to, feel their own feelings and their own um traumas and go through their own the whole cycle of it. That's why we're here. So, yeah, and I feel like it's it's allowing yourself, you allowing yourself to feel it. I feel like, though, there's what they're just saying is that sometimes you feel a little guilty, and it's okay, but at this, don't deny yourself that stuff, because you have gone through the work and gone through a lot to get to where you are. So, um it's it's not like it's not like you're, taking from others. Yeah. So it's looking at what you've done, and know that you've done the work. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Um I don't I feel like a male that you've been talking to, you've been really, I feel like you feel very connected to this person. And I do feel like he is, um um I see you, happiness. I'm only giving one more reading, honey, and then I'm gonna go. If nobody, because I have a list, and if you want to follow, I can um give you a reading on like Sunday. Yeah, I am on lives on Sunday and Tuesday. So, I don't know if you have a. For some reason, I was feeling, unless it's because happiness came in and started saying that, but I feel like there's a male that you've been talking to, Christine, or, that I don't know if it's somebody that you're just, that I just feel a soul connection. I'm not saying it's like a love thing as much, but I just feel like a soul connection that you have with this person. It could just be a friend, but I feel it is a soul connection. Like, you do feel comfortable around this person. So, that's what I'm feeling. I don't, um, I don't know if there's, but I do feel like you're just able to, like, open up with with the person. Feels like a male, but, um, again, a receiving thing. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. And I feel like you have been. I think it's just they're just saying it again. Like, you know, it's like, somebody is learning to swim. I don't know why that comes in there, but like, it just you know, sometimes you got to remind them. You got to kick your legs too. I don't know, and I feel like they're just kind of like, but they're just there to, like, guide you, and they're saying, um, just remember to kick your legs, like, they are just saying receive it, you know. So, that's all I'm getting, Christine. I don't have anything else. With your grandma and your aunt, I feel like it's an aunt in spirit. um I don't know if she wore headbands, but I do feel like there is, like, something with headbands. I feel like that's more with your aunt, but oh, hi, Namia. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying it right. All right, Christine, thank you for staying, and I'll leave the love of spirit with you. Yeah, Namia. I don't know if you could take all, it's like I was trying to, but there's headbands. Yeah. I do feel like there is like an issue with the stomach, but I don't know if that's, I feel like that's more your grandma. I feel like she had issues then with that, but it just yeah, I'm not getting anything else. I'm gonna just take off the cue. Okay. Um, thank you for coming, Christine. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. All right. Now are you're here. Did you have a question? Happiness, I'm only doing one more reading, hun, and then I'm done. So you can, if you want to follow me in, then if you get it, I'll get you next time. Okay, happiness. Is your mom at peace? Yeah. Um I believe so. I believe she is. Just spirit. Let's see. Let's do this. This one. I need a card from that. Let me see if I can feel her. I mean, like right away, spirit's like, yes. I'm not sensing that from her as much as just from spirit. There's like, the higher, my guides are saying yes. I feel like there is, when we're in spirit, we are at peace. I think there's just a more of a knowing, like right away, about your life, and that's what I feel from my guides. I don't think we can really understand exactly how it is there. I mean, I feel like it's still, it's like the world we see here is what we see because that's the world we need to see to survive, where um their world is kind of like enmeshed in our world, but it's I mean, it's hard to tell because it's like also them explaining like time isn't really um um isn't there is no time really. Tending. Well, it's like tending to a rose, and I feel like it's that it is like giving you a rose. Like there is no time. Everything's happening at the same time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, um but once you get, you know, you go to spirit, there is the feeling of just knowing, like, oh, not, the lessons that you learned or what you could have learned from them and how you could have done better in a way. And then there's also just the feeling of unconditional love. There's no more fear. There's no more of all that. And I feel like, well, the tending is like the tending that you have to do to what, to your life after, when you're in spirit, just knowing what you're, and that you're every, I feel like she is around you, and just, that feeling of when you feel her close, there is she was a protector of you and of your energy, and I feel like with her gone, it can be hard to kind of, she kind of kept, I feel like you were able to feel a lot of things because she was around, you had that um instead of, you were allowed to like grow and feel things that most people aren't able to because they have to like push them down, so she was just very good at seeing you and not judging you for what you felt. um I just feel like she was very wise, and she like, yeah, are you having dreams about her? Oh, here. It's funny. Time. I feel like it's like talking about time. Like time isn't like we're talking about. Um, yeah, she will come into your dreams if she comes into your dreams and you feel like they're very more vivid. I feel like they can, most times that you'll feel them be more vivid, and they'll feel like different, and So it's oh, you know what? What happened there? What is this? Oh, sorry. I gotta go here for a second. Okay. Let's refresh. So I don't know if you understand. Hi, Chisholm. But there, did I lose everybody for a bit or something? I don't know. So yeah, I feel like there would be more more sorry, I have to fix something. There would be more just potent of a dream, and you just seem different. So that's what I feel like that you will know that way. And thank you, Chisholm. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I feel like she's wanting you to really follow your dreams. There's things that you've been wanting to do even when she was alive that you just are putting aside. I think there's a lot of things going on. I think you've been I feel like you've moved. I mean, I don't feel like recently, but in the last couple of years, and it's been kind of a struggle in some aspects. And I feel like she's just kind of saying, don't hold off too long. Go at it. Go with what you want. Your business and studies, yeah, and go with what you want to do. So I feel like it's that she's just really highlighting. I don't know why she's showing me a vase, and it looks like it's like I don't know if I lost connection somewhere. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I saw my computer going crazy all of a sudden. Well, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, Namia. I do believe she's there with you and just wanting to, she's protecting you. I feel like she's just rooting for you and just really, she highlighted that. I feel like she is just proud of you in so many ways. I mean, like, she's at peace. I feel like the reason why you're asking is because she did have, like, it was kind of a hard way she went, and how she was feeling. But I feel like she's the body has a way, or the spirit has a way of taking you out of the body and not really feeling it, your soul feeling that. So they do take you away during that time. So I don't want you to feel like, she felt too much of it. It's just, they do separate the two. And so um I don't I don't talk about that very much with people, but I feel like the need at all. But I feel the need to tell you that. So, and I feel like you know that, but I just yeah. Okay. Namia, I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name wrong, but Namia, I appreciate you. Thank you for waiting so much, and um I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll leave the love of your mom with you, and keep following those doing the work. I feel like you've just done so much. I feel like you've gone through a lot of hardships have really gone, and and I feel like